Well, good morning and welcome to Finding My Online Biz. Keith A here on a beautiful sunny day down on the beach. Sun's just cracking over the horizon then. Today I'm going to talk about consistency and the pressure of doing YouTube. Coming right up. One of the challenges you might find building your own online business or your own online anything, even if it's just for fun, is just being consistent, but people know that you're going to show up every week. Just think about your favorite TV channel, your favorite show, whatever it may be, and you know that's going to come on at 7 o'clock, 7:30, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, whatever it may be, and you know exactly when that's going to come on. And you're sort of waiting for it. Now, subscribers will do the same thing. They'll be wanting to know when your content is coming out next. So, like I've said before, many of my subscribers at the moment, I know them, and so they'll sometimes say to me, Keith, when's your next video coming out, And there's somewhat a bit of a pressure to come out with content, not only just content, but good content that's going to give people value, and help them to continue to look at your content. And therefore you need to have good hooks, one-liner that basically says what your video is about. But you've heard all of the old marketing sayings, you know them, you've heard them. And we need to apply some of those things to our YouTube so that people will watch our content. So staying consistent, I know that's my challenge. I'm very busy. I work in the community, and I have a family as well. So doing everything is a challenge. I was watching a live broadcast from Tim Schmoyer yesterday or the day before, and he was talking about this exact same thing. And it would appear that no matter how small or how big a YouTuber you are, these things become an issue. I suppose for us smaller guys, we're not being paid to do it. It's a love job, and so therefore the challenge is staying motivated, even though there's no dollars coming in. So and you need that because you've got to stay persistent enough to learn how to do all the soft skills. So like your editing and your thumbnails and your graphic art skills need to improve, and all of those kinds of things, and I'm working on all of those issues. So that's not counting the technical skills like getting good audio. I'm using the MD1 from Boya with the lightning connector, and I'm still finding that the audio is not great. This morning when I pulled out the microphone, of course, the little top foam piece had come off. I don't know, I've lost it on the beach somewhere. And that's the other issue I find, is that because you're always running from pillar to post, you forget stuff, you lose things get broken because you're in a hurry all the time. And so these things become issues in the process. So look, although in a perfect world we would go through and write a script, we would script it all out, script out what we're going to say, and that's in a perfect world. And but being that it's just, it's a love job. So I'm trying to learn how to do this stuff myself as well. And so, I have an idea of what I'm going to say. I have an idea, but I don't have a teleprompter, so I can't really script it out, because I can't be out here with the camera and a teleprompter, because I'm doing this on my own. So that's the other challenge, is that when you start your YouTube, when you start anything online, the chances are you're it. You're going to be the boss. You're going to be doing all the graphic arts. You're going to be doing all of those things. Now you can go to Fiverr and things like that and get other people to do them for you. Now they say $5, but it never is. you're always looking at more. It always ends up being $30, $40, $50, $60, whatever, to get a decent graphic. Sometimes you can get them cheaper, but you know what the best thing to do is? Just learn how to do it yourself. You know, get yourself a piece of cheaper software, even something on your iPhone. I use Doodle Pro and a thing called Procreate. They were a little bit of money, but they weren't a huge amount. It wasn't breaking the bank. And so they're things to learn as well. All these soft skills need to be learned. And so, and not only that, but then you're talking your technical skills, your camera. You then need to learn the audio side of things. And those things need to improve as you're doing more video. I'm hoping that these are improving. I'm hoping that they are getting a little bit better than they were when I did my first one or two in my house. Except I've got my hair sticking up all over the place there. That's because I came down here with a beanie on, and you know, she who must be obeyed said, "Take your beanie off, you look better without it." I don't know about that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You know, like, so there's all these skills to learn, and then on top of that, there's a push to get something out each week. At some point, I'll need to think about quality over quantity. So that's going to be important as well. So these little beach talks are really just for me to think through, and if you want to think through with me, comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that little notification bell so you'll know next time one of these is coming out. Like and share, all of those kinds of things. But at the moment it's a learning process, and so you've got to stay the course so that you can learn the skills that you need to learn, and I need to learn, to be able to do this thing effectively. And it simply just takes time. So that was my beach talk for today, just to talk about being consistent, trying to make it more consistent, making sure that you try and put something out each week. It doesn't have to be perfect at the end of the day. The other thing I found, I was watching Nick Nimmons yesterday or the day before, and he was talking about TubeBuddy. Of course they're sponsoring him, of course I'm not being sponsored, and but I did download the plugin and had a look at it. There's a free version as well. So there's a free, and then there's three sets of paid version. Now even the free version gives you some really good hints and tips about things that a good video, a good YouTube video needs to have in it. You know, a good thumbnail, tags, a good description, a good title. And they actually cross-reference that with some databases that it will actually tell you whether or not that's a good title or not. That's really important. I've found that helpful, so being that I'll probably use the free version for a while. It'll probably be a little bit annoying in the fact that they will continually ask me to upgrade every 5 minutes, and it sticks up on the screen. The mobile version I think only comes with the paid version. I'm not sure about that. Jump on their website and have a look, just tubebuddy.com. And again, I'm not being sponsored, but the information that I got was really helpful, even down to the fact that you can do a search for terms. That was really helpful, to search for terms to see if there are any other people searching for that term, and then also looking for a term that's not too difficult to rank for, because you're still ranking against YouTube channels that have been around longer than you've been around. You need to think about that as well. So when you're doing up your description, your title, I was also watching Brian G the other day, and he was saying he starts with his title, and then first of all he finds what's going to rank good. Once he knows what's going to rank well, he then writes a good title. Once he gets a good title, everything else is based around that title and that description. And he puts his tags, the words that he uses in his tags, he puts those in his description as well, I believe. Because TubeBuddy, one of the nice things about that is you can go to other people's sites or other people's videos, and it will tell you what they're doing on that video that's making a difference. So I suggest it. Go and have a look. It's a free version. If you don't like it, you know, just uninstall the plugin. It's nothing dramatic, you know, nothing major, but it's well worthwhile checking out. So there's some tips as well for today, but consistency is really important. So what I've been doing is coming down and doing my beach walk. I then do the editing on the following day on my beach walk, and then on the third day it then goes out. That's what I've been trying to do anyway. So until next time, Finding Your Online Business signing off. Enjoy the journey, and I'll see you next time. Bye.